So we now know what the next DLC will be. It will be a Birds of Prey DLC. So let's talk about it. So we just got an official announcement about the next DLC, and the next DLC will be a Birds of Prey DLC, probably to match with the upcoming movie. Although the DLC will come out this April, and the movie comes out in a couple of weeks. I think maybe at this point. Actually, I think maybe in 1 week. So it's a bit, I guess, the timing. They couldn't release the DLC quite at the same time as the movie. But also looking at the image for the DLC, it seems to have absolutely nothing to do with the Birds of Prey movie, and it seems to be more inspired by the comics itself. And looking at the promo artwork, I have to admit the thing that pleases me the most in all of this is seeing our friends Hawk and Dove. I was a big, huge Hawk and Dove fan. I loved the first miniseries by Carl Cassell, Rob Liefeld, and I forget who else was contributing to that. And then we had the ongoing Hawk and Dove ongoing series, which I was a bit disappointed at first because they got a new penciler, Greg Goller, I think the name was. But after a few issues, I got used to his style, and I really enjoyed that series at the time. Sadly, the series did not last all that long, but it makes me very happy to see Hawk and Dove included in the Birds of Prey DLC. So as you can see, basically it says that Oracle and her friends will face off against the evil Lex Luthor in a Birds of Prey DLC. I guess it's going to be a bit weird for villains, especially if your mentor is like Luthor, unless they come up with some clever ideas to make it so that why would Lex Luthor's mentor, the evil villains, would turn against him. I guess we're going to have to wait and see for that. Of course, being a villain, they could be bribed, they could be bought to turn against their mentor. Again, I guess we'll have to see what the storyline actually is. And as we can see, it launches in next April. Will it be early April, late April? Sadly, at this point, there's no way to be able to know for sure. So we're seeing from the description that we will face off against the evil Lex Luthor, and that we should get a new version of Metropolis. So we should get, I guess, a new Metropolis Warzone, if it makes any sense. So I won't read you the whole thing, you guys can pause and do that, but basically just the cliff notes, I guess, the things to know about Birds of Prey. It will be a large scale episode, it will have some level agnostic event version. So basically what this means is that everyone should have access to the DLC through the events tab. In the events tab we have the various missions of the latest DLC usually. Right now we have the missions for Metal Part 2, and also it tells us that everyone is going to have access to the missions for Metal Part 2 until at least April. So enjoy the Metal Part 2 DLC while you can, because in April it's going to be replaced by the Birds of Prey DLC for when it comes to playing the missions through the Events tab. So again, the content will be available to all players for a limited time. Basically what this means is that the content will be available to all players until the next DLC comes along. Also, it will feature new returning heroes, villains. It will feature Oracle, Black Canary, Huntress, Harley Quinn, Lex Luthor, and of course, more. And the storyline will, well, obviously, it will include some single-player missions and some multiplayer missions. It will also include Oracle's iconic Clock Tower base. So I guess this will be a new one of the new maps that we'll get in the DLC. Usually DLCs are a mixture of reused maps and new maps. So we can see we're going to get access to the Oracle's Clock Tower, but we'll have also a new version of Metropolis from what I can understand. And of course, we'll get new player rewards, new gear, new styles, new artifact, new base items, and all that good stuff. Personally, I hope we're going to get a new set of gear that will be inspired by our friend Hawk. I guess we're going to have to wait and see for that. So again, episode 37, Birds of Prey, will launch in April on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. Also, just to let you guys know that the Valentine's seasonal has just been added to the test server. So we should be getting the Valentine seasonal pretty soon, but I'll give you the exact date in just 1 second. So while we wait for the next DLC, the Birds of Prey DLC, there's a few things we're going to have in the meantime. The first thing is the Valentine's Day seasonal will be available February 7th all the way to March 1st. So as I mentioned, the Valentine's event has been added to the test server, and it should go live on February 7th for everyone. And also afterwards, there's going to be the St. Patrick seasonal, which should start March 12th until March 26th. So we have those two events to look forward until we get the Birds of Prey DLC. And that is pretty much it. So just a quick video to let you guys know what's coming up. That we have the Valentine seasonal coming up, then we have the St. Patrick seasonal coming up, and then we're gonna have the Birds of Prey DLC that will launch in April. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask so in the comment section down below, and I'll see what I can do about answering your questions. I have roughly 2,000 videos about this universe online at this point, so if I don't answer your question right away, just search in my videos. Odds are I've already made a video that answers your question. And that's pretty much it for now, guys. So as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.